This is the second pedal I show you from this company, and I think he's just not willing to make normal pedals. Today, we look at the DPE Thorium Deluxe Preamplifier. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues, and it's Small Business Tuesday on a Tuesday. I feel like the universe aligns when I actually hit a Tuesday. Now watch this video not come out on Tuesday. What is this? Well, it's called the Thorium. It's an odd looking pedal, isn't it? Like you've got all these knobs jumbled and yeah, just stuck there, if you will. They're all crammed in this tiny little area. You've got a grill cloth that is reminiscent of a Fender, and it's called the Deluxe Preamplifier. This is the preamp of a Deluxe Reverb. Just like the other pedal that I did, I'll post it here. Just like the other pedal that I did, this one is essentially the preamp of a certain amp. In this case, it's the Deluxe Reverb, right? It's a preamp of a certain amp, and he allows you to plug it in the front of the amp, but the pedal really prefers to be in the effects loop for this one. The other pedal played nice in front of the amp and it played nice in the effects loop. This one really prefers to be in the effects loop. And what it does essentially is it really changes the flavor of whatever you plug it into and turns it into a deluxe reverb, or the preamp of it, I should say. We've got 4 knobs: volume, gain, bass, treble. I found that, then again, the Deluxe Reverb are not known for their gain, so let's give them that. But I found that there wasn't enough gain on tap, so I would push the heck out of this. And I'll play with my volume. That's what I would do personally. You might think it's perfect for you. Volume is volume, bass, treble, normal stuff. And here he has a little window into the soul of the pedal that I really like. Also, while you're at it, can you see how it sparkles blue? Maybe the back will be better. Yeah, that's cool. So this and this, although aesthetically pleasing, they're vents. They're to let the heat out because there is a real tube inside. It's not a super fancy schmancy pedal, but all his pedals are very utilitarian. Is that a word? Yes. In the previous video, and I got attacked after it, but I'm gonna double down here. You can take a solid state amplifier and turn it into a tube amplifier because there's a tube into this. Now, a lot of people argued with me over that. Listen, man, there are ways you can take a minivan and take the seats out and turn it into really a moving truck, if you will. That doesn't make it a semi, but you get the drift. I understand it's impossible to turn a solid state into a tube amplifier, but this will give you the flavor, and most importantly, this will give you the feel because there is a tube inside, indeed, that we are driving. Enough blah blah, I'm gonna keep playing my PRS into the Victory Deputy. I could have played the MK Clean, but the MK Clean is too, it's not a Fender, but it's more Fendery than the Deputy. I wanna play something unrelated, completely unrelated to Fender, and the Deputy is more of that plexi. Boss Tube Amp Expander, let's get to it. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, hot. You have now heard the Thorium Deluxe Preamplifier from DPE Pedals. I like this guy. He's always thinking weird things. I wonder if he has just a normal overdrive. Do you have a normal overdrive? If you do, send it over. Let's make a video on that. He always does really out of the box stuff, and I like his stuff because, I mean, this one he didn't say you must use it in front of in the effects loop. He didn't say that. He said it's preferred. The pedal prefers to be there, if you will. I love the clarity it adds, especially when I push things way more than I want to in a less comfortable territory, if you will, like the treble and the bass and the volume and the gain. Because if I start pushing the volume, I'm gonna clip the power section of the amp rather than the preamp and stuff like that. So, because it's in the effects loop. I like that. If this is your first Small Business Tuesday, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. What we do with Small Business Tuesday is we like to shine the light, or the tube light in this case, on companies that you may not have heard of. The bigger companies that generally have 3 letters, just like DPE, but different 3 letters. Those people don't need me. Those people don't need us. They don't need this. Okay, they have their own marketing teams and stuff like that, and they push their own pedals. And so I like to give a voice to these guys because I think they deserve it more than the other 3-letter company, pedal company. So if you like this video, do consider subscribing. If you didn't like this video, that's all right. I'm not going to tell you to do anything, okay? I'm not, hey, you have choices here. If you don't like the terms that I used when it comes to, turn your solid state into a tube amp and stuff like that, like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 the whole shebang. Very busy November, very busy December ahead of us. You're going to see a lot more of this. And if you don't, that means I'm either dead or I have quit. And if indeed I have died, I have been Buddy Bluesy. I've been the people of the blues. Until next time, thank you for watching.